which kudos to Meredith. You guys try to run her and Lisa off, and they both came back. Andy asking Meredith, what is the goal? Because that was what Meredith did when she came back after she walked away. She said, I just have a question. What is the goal of all of this? So Meredith tells Andy, well, I guess this will all depend on, how this person responds. And she turns to Whitney. Whitney's basically sitting at the end of the couch. She's basically fallen off the couch. Andy Cohen wants her the far away from him as much as possible. Whitney has never sat first chair. She tries to do the most every single season, and she's never gotten to sit next to Andy. Meredith turns to Whitney and says, Whitney, is there anything that you want to say? Heather's like doing like all these weird eye movements. Whitney says that, she was really drunk at BravoCon. I know, Andy, that you were really upset with my behavior and whatever else. Basically showing her freaking ass at BravoCon after she's calling Meredith a pill popper and an alcoholic. Andy Cohen, he's doing poker face. He was like, well, we were just concerned about you. Andy Cohen was more than just concerned. He was upset. And I said, Whitney got a talking to. And there was also executives from NBC Universal, as well as sponsors that were there, representatives from sponsors, advertisers. So Whitney is apologizing to Andy. Meredith is like, okay, well, that's not really how the conversation went. Whitney's trying to say that she knows how the conversation went. But Meredith says, how would you know how the fuck the conversation went? You were shit-faced drunk. She didn't say it like that. I'm saying it like that. And you were falling on your freaking face, and your husband had to carry you because you couldn't even fucking walk. And again, she doesn't talk like that. I talk like that. But Whitney, she tries to minimize her alcoholic self by saying that I'm a happy drunk and, I'm a fun, happy drunk. Girl, the kind of drunk you are is chasing after your cousin in a Bermuda parking lot talking about your kitty cat. So much so that Heather, she lost her damn shoe, ran to her producer, was like, get her away from me, get her away from me. She's drunk, she's crazy. So no, you are not fun alcoholic Rose. You are shit-faced, drunk, sloppy ass, even dare I say trashy Whitney Rose. Let's talk about all the times that we've actually seen her shit-faced drunk on Bravo. I'm not even talking about like off camera. I'm talking about on camera on Bravo. Season 1, she got shit-faced drunk even though Lisa very graciously gave her cases of her tequila as well as provided bartenders for her events. She did her vow renewal. She legit was pole dancing to her father. In that season 1, episode 1 scene, she tries to tell Lisa that Lisa's bartenders broke glass or whatever. And Lisa, she stood by her employees. She made the accusation that Lisa was giving BJs for jazz tickets. She wanted Heather to co-sign it. She was drunk off her ass. Heather would not co-sign it. She was like, no, I know about it because you told me about it, but I was never with you when you allegedly heard this. That was what their falling out was. That was what the rift between bad weather was. Whitney, you are not a fun drunk. You are barely functioning, but that is your karma for trying to project your alcoholism onto Meredith.